guys would react if you were suddenly in different clothes in a different spot and don't remember how you got there.
We aren't overtaken by the character. Got it. Gotcha. That's all, like, if our characters suddenly knew they were in a sitcom was my question, but they don't. What the? Hold on. How you do that? There you go. Okay. I don't know what's going on either. Do you? What?
Ronnie, where the hell are we, kid?
Last I remember, we were talking to a cat in glasses.
Yeah, is that I had him. I literally had him by the throat. Where the hell did he go?
Pretty cool cat, all things considered. But
that's neither here nor there. We're not going to deal with that right now. We're going to talk about that later.
I'm going to give you guys one opportunity to make any kind of roll before we continue.
How do you play this game again? I think you're cunning shit. I think how to play this game.
So, I'm going to roll lasers or feelings on this one?
No, as last week, we're back to roots, and let's
right now, I grab my laptop, I hook it up to the projector. I know what's happening.
We're
anyway.
Back to roots.
Alright, I'm going to do cunning check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to roll for cunning as well.
Alright. I'll let you guys do it together.
What's my cunning?
Let you guys in on the
I
seat.
have a +2 to cunning.
Cool. I'll just leverage both of your rolls against each other.
This is a 2-dice system, right?
Yes.
6.
Yes.
That is a 10.
So that's 2. That's 2 mixed successes, right?
10
Mine's
is
a
a
failure.
10 is a full success.
Full success.
Yeah, his is a full success, mine's a failure.
Oh, yours is a failure. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
With your roll, Morrigan, you remember that you are a dad, and you were in a divorce, and you moved across country, and found just on your first day coming to this new city, you found this kid just hanging out all by himself. With like on the street, he had like a tent and everything, just a homeless kid. And through a series of wacky sitcom shenanigans, you opened your doors to a cat in need by the name of Gazpacho. And you're talking to Gazpacho's best friend Ronnie, who lives next door.
I don't remember. I'm still clueless, correct?
Yeah, you don't know your character yet.
Yeah.
But Morgan, you remember your character now.
I do remember my character.
You're still a detective. You're still a police officer, but now you're an 80s police officer.
Gross. Even more racist.
Radical.
Actually, hold on. Before I say anything else, can you clip me saying even more racist followed by radical without any of the context? Can you please do that?
Sure. I can do that. I can do that, sure. Or Ocean can do it. That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Oh, yeah. We have a laugh track. I love it.
Boom, boom, boom. Anyway.
You guys hear the unlocking of a door, the opening of a door, and the sliding in, and of course can't applause to Gazpacho entering the scene in a brightly colored 80s jacket and parachute pants. Hey, Dad!
Hey, my boy.
How you doing? Oh, hey, buddy, what's up?
What's Morgan? Why are you have a kid that's not a bird?
This is my adopted son, Gazpacho. Don't you remember him? You two's his best friends.
Yeah, buddy, we've been friends for like 2.5 years now. I'm gonna authorize only the sound effects and the soundboard that make sense, but only while we're in this sitcom space. Why are you looking at me like that? Hey, Dad, is he broken?
He's frozen.
I've
been lagging.
Actually,
He's
legitimately frozen.
Oh, wait. He's not. This is not a bit.
No.
This is not a bit.
This is the greatest not bit to ever happen ever.
Phenomenal bit.
He's actually frozen with that face. Gazpacho! Canned laughter. Anyway.
Oh, man.
Can I try to figure out what the heck's going on too?
You're not in this scene.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just want. All right.
No.
Can we just pretend
no,
like this is part of the thing? It's just like I'm waving a hand in front of us. Hey, Ronnie,
Yeah, sure,
yell
yeah.
at that kid.
Anyway,
I'm
Dad.
okay with not being involved.
I can't
like
wait for
pausing-
you. I can't wait for you
Pausing
to
a
see.
VHS.
Anyway, Dad, I can't wait for you to see me and Ronnie here at the Battle of the Bands. Here's a ticket for you and any special ladies you want to drop by with.
Oh, thanks, kid. Where's it at? I didn't even know you were in a band.
Oh yeah, me and Ronnie do a kind of new age funky techno thing. I play the guitar, and he plays this little box thing that goes do 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 do.
Oh yeah, that's what you're calling it. That thing with the white and black buttons on it.
Yeah, it's a guitar. And now we're all
That's
Ah,
disoriented.
right.
Ba-doo.
I think it's only fair if we just give it a second.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Let's give it a second. That's good, Gazpacho. We'll be back after these messages. Are you tired as hard to get out stains? Try Tide. Hold on, I need to think of actual products to advertise for.
You could
Are you
also
tired of your cats making too much noise all the time?
Sick of your cats making too much noise. Get
You kitten mittens.
Smith and Weston has the solution.
Oh.
All new kitty gun. Arm your cat to shut up the other cats.
9 millimeters, one for each life.
Oh shit.
Don't have your mojo in just the right place? Try Lava Lamp Mojo Jojo Jam. Hey, do you like That's Good Gazpacho? I know you do. Come on down to Toys R Us and get your very own posable Gazpacho action figure. Now with live guitar playing action. Anyway, now back to That's Good Gazpacho.
I think he's like borderline freezing again, which is
You good?
Yeah.
killing me.
Oh no.
Killing me. It's
Is
so
he good
Oh
funny.
shit.
I my
Oh no! We've got tech rot.
Oh.
The VHS is corrupted.
Oh, dude.
This episode isn't destined to happen.
Let's wipe away from
Is this
commercial.
Power outs last time, and now
Is
it's
this-
the fucking.
It
Why
looks like he's
don't-
stuck on the same face that he got stuck on before.
Hey, me in the future. Can I go side by side? Thanks. Thanks, I appreciate you, me in the future. I'm sure that was a whole lot because you're probably high as
Oh,
balls by
man.
now.
Oh, man.
Probably.
And anyway, let's wipe away to what you guys are doing.
I feel like this is the Halloween episode.
spooky. Spooky. My internet's having problems. I don't know why. I literally just installed it today, so it could be any number of problems.
So when we last left Ruby and Chewy Reku, they were hanging out with Thrall Abdul while Ronnie and Detective Sam Morrigan went to check out the mysterious cat situation that was happening. And you guys were talking about fire, I think.
That sounds like something they talk about.
I think
Yeah,
I mean
sounds
that's
accurate.
what I remember.
I have matches.
Yeah.
But like,
and
Ruby has like a whole ass lighter, so
Oh,
like, if you don't use all the fuel, I can definitely use it for cooking if you don't mind.
yeah, that I suppose you could borrow it sometimes.
It would save on the matches.
Yeah. Unless you have like a reusable. No, we wouldn't know about reusable matches.
Reusable match? What the heck are reusable matches?
Goon doesn't even know about reusable matches.
I don't know about what.
So they don't exist in the world.
What are reusable matches?
They're a
It's like,
thing.
This is a version of reality where reusable matches don't exist, and as a result of that butterfly effect, animals are sentient.
Yes, everything about that sentence makes perfect sense.
So I know of something
never
that's
know.
called a reusable match, but it's basically a piece of rope with a pipe, and you Yeah, you light the end of the frayed portion of the rope. It's camping bushcraft gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's a thing.
Anyway, you guys are talking about fire, you pyromaniacs.
I don't remember why we wanted fire.
We weren't talking about fire for any reason. It was just a distraction to keep you from like getting involved with the cat.
Oh, okay.
I will allow you to have said that in canon.
Okay.
Eh?
Hmm?
For like why we want fire?
Well, the explanation why you were talking about fire is not for any particular reason, but just to distract Ruby.
Well, I'm not gonna say that to her.
No,
Okay.
you just did.
I said I would have allowed you to say that in canon.
Not
I
in
feel like
character.
Would have been a good thing to say in canon, honestly. Well, that's up to you.
Hey, so where'd everyone else go?
I have no idea. They said they had something to take care of, and they wanted us to wait with Thrall.
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not
And-
surprised.
I gotta go off exploring. Possibly to the other side of the fence.
The fence.
I am going to follow
I thought there
because
was a fence.
I have been tasked with at least looking after the little arsonist, and I'm not going to let
Yeah.
you out of my sight, even if I don't stop you from doing anything.
Thrall seems to have like roosted down and just content to watch little humans do little human things on the playground. So, I mean, barring anything truly terrible happening, Thrall should remain where he is. You guys were in a little thicket in between private property and school property, and yeah, there is a fence. If you wanted to jump over it, that's not the direction in which Sam and Ronnie went. They went like parallel to the fence, deeper into the thicket, but not over the fence.
You could also ask me where they went, and I could probably just say.
Well, I just did ask you, hey, where'd everyone else go?
Well, I mean, like, you could ask the direction, and I'd be like, oh, I saw them go that way. You know, like,
What a very meta
if
conversation.
you want. I'm just offering suggestions. If we want to go that way, we could go that way. If we want to go a completely other direction.
Can't wait to
Yeah,
get a super cut of every
I
time this
will-
dude freezes tonight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna travel along the fence.
Travel along
I
the
go-
fence.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say that as you travel along the fence, at one point you hear the sound of canned laughter.
Well, that doesn't sound natural. I want to go investigate.
Cool. It's coming from the other side of this big wooden fence. It's very tall. It's a very tall wooden fence, yeah.
Can I help?
Do you guys want to help? You guys are in a thicket, which is, bushes, skinny trees, but you guys are small animals, so climbing up
I mean-
these skinny trees wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah,
I
I'd like to
wanna
watch from the
acrobatic.
foliage.
Yeah, I want to acrobatics my way up.
Is that a thing you have? Is that a thing you have?
Yes.
Cool, awesome. Just making sure.
Yes. Yes.
What does that
Roguish.
entail?
Like adeptly climb, vaulting, jumping, and on. Well, that's 7, so mixed success. And then you get to choose if I break something, get detected, plunge into danger, that sort of thing. It's under roguish feats.
Gotcha. Okay, so you, Chewie, are you staying on the ground? Or are you going up the tree?
No, I also wanted to go up the tree. I just don't have any fancy acrobatics to do it. I mean,
Okay, then give me, this would be, no, not cunning. It would be one, not lasers and feelings. Where's the PDF?
I assume it's either finesse or might, which finesse makes sense for climbing.
Mighty finesse.
I'm gonna say it's
I got a 0 in either, so.
You know what? You pick one.
I mean-
don't
I
tell
mean-
me.
If you think that I could get away with using luck,
If you no.
no.
I'm not gonna. Climbing a tree has very little to do with luck.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. So I'm gonna say with a 6. You follow Ruby a little bit, but you like slide down. So whatever Ruby does, you're gonna be pretty far behind. But you will manage to eventually get up this tree. Just it'll take you much longer than Ruby's expert climbing. But even though Ruby is expert at climbing, she did also not do great. She did a mixed success, so she is up the tree and she is looking over the fence into this backyard. And what Ruby sees is a plastic playhouse meant for young children. It's like a playhouse facade. It's meant for like anywhere between toddlers and like young grade school kids. And you're looking over it, you can see a pair of cats, one with a very bright flashlight, and the other with this weird, like, it's kind of like a little fob, like a little chain fob with buttons on it. And you can see him press the button, and the canned laughter comes out again. And as you're leaning, I see, like, it's curious. You lean over and look at it a little more, and then the branch snaps. We now return to That's Good Gazpacho. Ruby, you fall through the ceiling into the scene with Gazpacho, Ronnie, and Sam Morrigan. Go ahead and give me a luck check, Ruby.
Okay. Oh, well, I can succeed at those, apparently. That's a 10.
So how did you, anyways, how did you avoid that guitar?
Oh! Sorry, I don't have the right glasses for this.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Oh, you know, Dad, my paper route and... Oh, hi, Ruby! Woo!
Ruby, how the fuck did you get in here?
I fell out of a tree.
That's Ruby. And Gazpacho gets down on one knee and gives you his hand to bring you back up. And the audience goes ooh.
Hello? Who were you and why are they dressed like dorks?
You look down. You are also dressed like an '80s dork. You're dressed like an '80s tomboy.
Okay.
Best reaction.
This is... You know my dad, and you know my buddy Ronnie.
Yeah,
My question was, what were you doing up that tree?
I was trying to figure out where these two were.
Didn't we talk about not climbing trees no more?
Yeah, in that very special episode.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?
Ruby and Ronnie, if you guys want to make rolls to... these are cunning rolls to try to understand what's going on.
I don't even get a fucking clue what's going on. I went double once. Ronnie's just being gaslit so hard.
Can I find anything else from the outside, or should I just wait?
You can rejoin the story after these messages.
Absolutely.
What?
Is that's a mixed success?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Ruby, you're Ronnie's sister. You're a bit of a tomboy.
True.
You are a softball player. You love overalls and horses, and you have a huge crush on Gazpacho. But you won't say it.
Fuck yeah.
Ruby, are you gonna be there for the Battle of the Bands to cheer me and your brother on?
We're in a band?
Yeah, I'll if I've got time, I'll make sure that I'm there.
I don't know how to play a guitar. I don't. What?
Now,
I
you
don't-
Oh,
got
don't
that
worry
you
about
got
that,
little,
Ronnie.
You got that little beatbox thing that the kids carry around these days.
Boombox?
No, it's got like all the buttons on it. Makes all the
Boxes.
drum sounds, you know?
My character have a launch pad.
Well, if that doesn't work, you could always play the saxoboom.
What's a saxoboom? That sounds cool.
Ronnie, do you want to show your sister how we saxa play?
Okay. Part of me forgets to not take bits too far. Because my saxophone is in actual arm's reach right now. Just one packet. Sorry, let's do this. A saxoboom, so I get a toy saxophone.
I don't see a problem here.
I see no problem
I
at all.
heard nothing that I disagreed with.
No.
I'm not gonna get out my saxophone. Anyway, I get out my saxoboom. I guess I go. The fucking saxoboom? What the? The only instrument I ever had was a guitar, and Ruby broke it one day, smashing it over someone's head. After shouting rock and roll, I don't.
It was a freaking acoustic guitar, and you were doing a youth pastor thing.
Ruby. Okay, yeah, I look around for a saxoboom.
Yeah, you find one like just out of
Camera.
cameras.
Just off screen.
Just not like right behind the couch.
What the fuck? This is the worst place to put an instrument. This is very.
And then just Gazpacho and Ronnie just start playing guitar and saxophone together.
I look over like I don't know how I learned to play this. Ruby, where's Chewie? Chewie would know how to get us out of this.
He was right behind me.
We cut to Chewie just kind of scrambling up.
Sisyphean, if you will.
Sisyphean in a sort of way. Chewie, it's pretty obvious that you've got to find a new way to re-enter the story.
I'm gonna look for a hole in the fence.
That's a very
Okay.
raccoon of you.
Give me a luck check, see if this fence is poorly maintained.
Oof. That's another 6.
It's another 6. Man, no
Dice don't like me today.
luck.
Yeah.
This dice, the fence is pretty well maintained, actually.
Where did I put it?
My brain is distracted because I just spilled a candle all over the ground.
Oh
It's
no!
whatever. I spilled a candle all
Oh,
over the ground.
there's. I'm gonna look some.
Once it's
No,
not
it's-
carpet.
It's not carpet. It's still relatively new floor, so I'm probably gonna have to spend most of the night scraping it up. But that's fine.
This is the best episode. So
This is the
far.
greatest
Oh
episode
yeah.
ever. There's so many
I-
malfunctions happening in and oh my god.
Wish me luck.
Yes.
These other dice are being mean. Believe me.
Mean dice. Like I don't know why this. I'm having a hard time keeping my
I had too much good luck last time.
drawing tablet from
Apparently.
falling over.
I had 2 good of rolls. I think we all rolled on fire last time, so this is just our reckoning.
Yeah.
This is the reckoning, yeah. So yeah, the fence is too well maintained. Looks like it was repainted recently. You're gonna need, I don't know, a tall friend or something.
I wonder what solution the DM would like you to use.
I don't like the idea of driving the deer again, but if I have to, all right, I'm gonna go back to Thrall.
Side note,
Also-
you just ask the deer to take you. I steer him when he's incapable of thinking for himself.
Chewie is remembering the last time where he directed the deer and not thinking about the possibility that the deer is just like able to walk.
Right.
And this entire time, if only Chewie were there. Meanwhile, Chewie.
Suffering
Me.
silently.
Because Chewie is a chef. That is what Chewie does. Chewie is not an adventurer.
You mean that Chewie is not a professional deer driver?
Not at all.
Never once drawn a deer in his life.
I also keep forgetting I wanted to make sure that he gets his fruit pie that he didn't get to eat last time.
Thrall?
So I'm putting that out there now. Yeah, Thrall.
Yeah. So
like I wanna say that like I left that in front of him before Ruby and I hecked off to go
yeah.
do Ruby things.
Yeah, I love that. So you return to Thrall, and he's all hunkered down, and he's watching these children. Every now and then, he's putting his head down into the fruit pie and taking a num-nums. He's like,
It's not big enough for him, but it's like bigger than everyone else's.
He's taking little nibbles. He's taking very small, elegant nibbles.
Hey, Thrall.
Oh, hello, tiny chef. How are you doing?
Oh, do you like the food?
Oh, yes, it's very good.
Good. I'll make sure to make you more. I wanted to know if I could ask a favor because our friends are somewhere and I can't get there because I'm short.
That stinks. What did you want? What did you want from me? I'm watching a very complicated political drama unfold. See, that blonde one over there doesn't like the red-haired one because she has red hair, but the red-haired one really likes this other red-haired one that's a boy, and their factions are warring because one of them likes horses and the other one likes dragons. And so they're trying to strike up some kind of accord where they're holding hands and whatnot.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But could I maybe just like just a quick break, just a quick one. I want your head. I want to use your head to get over a fence.
Okay. Let's see. So here's the thing. It looks like they're all lining up to go get a drink of water, which could either be nothing or very much something.
It sounds like a good chance for a commercial break.
What is a commercial?
They put them in between TV shows or something. I watch people through the window and they do this like thing where nothing interesting is happening and it's not related to the thing they're watching, so they go off and they do something else for a minute and then they'll come back when it's like important time again.
We now return to That's Good Gazpacho.
God damn it.
Amazing.
Gazpacho is like, all right, Ronnie, we better get back to the garage and really hammer out those last few bars of our set. Make sure that the sound is just the way it needs to be for the Battle of the Bands. We'll see you guys there. He grabs you by the shoulders and kind of moves you through the door. And the door closes behind you. Now it's just Sam and Ruby here in this main stage living room set.
Well, you two keep it down in there, okay? We got Mr. Old Man Johnson across the street's been complaining about the noise. Anyway.
You got it, Dad!
Gaz, what a kid.
Do you say Gaz?
Yeah.
Yes, short for Gazpacho.
As an in-character ass. That's an in character. I'm confused. That was Ronnie.
Those kids and their fresh beats. It's crazy.
What is happening?
You're not brainwashed. You just know the history of you have the same awareness that an actor does. And we're like, yeah, you are this character, but you're also you. And an actor at any point can be like, okay, fuck all this. But they said they choose not to because they're professionals and deserve to be paid a living wage and like have good benefits, along with all the writers and everyone else that works on programs like this. Like we're all independent here, like we're self-funded, and a lot of us are doing this absolutely for free. But people who like write and act and do grip work and everything, they should like have a life that is dignified and able to save for retirement and send their kids to college if they want to go to college and stuff like that. Anyway.
Everybody liked that.
Also, don't fuck with trees.
That was one of those wholesome episodes ones.
One of those writer strike episodes. You know how TV companies are making those now?
Ruby, now that cat's gone, something is wrong here. You
Yeah,
notice
something.
you notice this too? You like
Yes.
all right, something's
yes.
wrong with Ronnie. He's not picking up on it. But for some reason, I have these memories of being this cat's dad. I'm a bird.
That's what I said. I'm not here, I assume. I went with
Isn't
him.
he your adopted son, though?
Sure, whatever.
That's bullshit,
Like,
you know it.
yeah, it's bullshit. You know it. Don't give me this shit, Ruby. Something's wrong here.
So, did you want to stop him then? Because this seems pretty harmless to me.
Okay. Now that you're here, let me catch you back up. Not
Okay.
2 minutes ago, I had a knife to that cat's throat, and I was holding my crossbow to another cat. I don't even know where that other cat is right now.
I did
this whole
see two
shenanigans.
other ones over there.
She points to the fourth wall.
They go
You,
behind you.
because you guys like are like self-aware now completely. You do see the bright spotlight of the super powerful flashlight, and you do see kind of behind that the silhouette of two cats kind of looking at each other.
Do we got a problem here?
Ruby, keep it down. I don't know if they could be armed.
So what if they're armed? So am I. And I thought you were too.
I have 2 arms. And
Well, he just said that like we were in different costumes, right? Do we have all of our equipment?
You have all of your equipment. They're just now 80s themed.
Okay.
Radical.
Radical.
Cowabunga.
Well, now you have a real gun,
Oh shit!
like a real 80s policeman
Oh
gun.
shit! I got like a.
I mean, it's a
38
prop
special.
gun that it would appear on an 80s sitcom, but it's a gun, you know what I mean?
All right, well.
Okay.
Hey, Ruby, I'm not gonna say this very often, but let's say we fuck some shit up, huh?
Sounds like a good idea.
I'm gonna drop
it's
my
like
gun and fly
it's like
up
a
to
canned ooh.
I draw my 38 special police issue revolver and fly up into the rafters where the light is.
You fly straight up, and you exit the hole that Ruby created when she dropped through the ceiling, and you are now looking up over the over a cat with a flashlight and a cat with like a chain, like a fob, with a bunch of buttons on it, and you know, quick scan around as you're trained to do. You see Thrall Abdul wobbly walking forward with Chewie at the antlers.
All right, I'm gonna pull out the bird bell and just be like, Chewie, Thrall, over here, we need you.
Yep, you see this.
Just looks up at the sky like, what? What? Oh wait, I know that silhouette. Hi!
Silhouette anyway.
Where did you go?
Just dinging the bell, just be like, get over here.
Hi.
Like wobbly driving the deer because apparently the deer can't walk.
All right. Now that I've got their attention, I can have a little backup coming in where we just have something that's 3 times the size of all the other cats. But I'm gonna fly back down, and do I have anything fun that I can toss to Ruby?
I don't know, but I was gonna bounce El Drago off of them.
I'm gonna land next to the cat that's holding the flashlight because I'm assuming that he has to use 2 hands for a flashlight.
That's a fair assumption.
And I'm going to drop kick him off the rafters.
Well, no, they're like on the lawn and they're shining the flashlight like through.
I can still drop
like,
kick him.
they're the playhouse has 4 walls in the same way that a sitcom set has 4 walls, and they're just on the ground, on that beyond the 4th wall, shining a light at you and supplying sound effects.
I'm going to take out the one holding the flashlight still. I'm going to drop out of the sky directly on top of him, all Batman-like.
Yeah, you got to move for that, or is it just?
Let's see. I have a disarm. I'll knock the flashlight out of his hands.
That's great. What does that
Yeah,
entail?
let's do that. I have to roll with finesse, and on a hit, I have to mark 2 exhaustion, or they have to mark 2 exhaustion or lose their weapon.
Gotcha.
And on a 10 plus, they have to mark 3 instead of 2.
Ah.
Yeah. All right, we got boxcars, baby.
Woo! Boxcars.
So that would be a 13 for me.
Gotcha. You drop down like Batman, and straight up, anime style, split this cat from the flashlight, and they go soaring off in opposite directions. The cat's kind of spinning corkscrew like through the air and landing with a thud. This cat is wearing striped pants and a wife beater and a newsy cap. And the other cat with the fob is like, ooh. And then it hits another button. Dun 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 dun.
I had that sound.
This fob has a lot of sound effects.
Really?
I want this fob.
Yeah, this is the new magic item. You create any noise. But only if it can fit on a sitcom.
Ruby, it's your turn.
Mortal Kombat theme.
Yes, I'm going to use Trick Shot and Fire El Drago so that it like ricochets off of some stuff and then hits the guy with the fob.
Gotcha. That was it was a finesse and then a luck roll, correct? Yeah. That's how Drago. Yeah.
1 second. Hold on. Never mind. Beyblade came out in the 90s. I was gonna say I was trying to figure out what a Beyblade looks like in the '85 version, and I was like, maybe
It
it's
looks
just
like a
a
spinning
Beyblade.
top, yeah.
Yeah, just a top.
So that's 7. Shot lands any target. And then I want strike. The shot strikes a second target. I want him to hit the other cat just for adding
Just
insult
for
to
shits
injury.
and giggles. Gotcha.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a luck roll. Because you're launching it out of the playhouse and onto, I'm assuming, just this cat's head. The luck is gonna have to be at least a mixed success for it to continue spinning. And as you wind up and fire El Drago, he sounds different. He sounds like bad dubbing.
Okay.
Does like the sonic spin noise.
But like more specifically, like the bad dubbing from the original Astro Boy or Voltron.
Some dubbing right there.
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer! Hoo-ha! My master wants me to go fast, fast, fast! Hoo-ha! Ricochet! Ricochet! Yes, yes!
Master wants me to go fast, so I think I'm going to go fast this time, but I'm going to spin as fast as I possibly can.
Hoo-ha!
Ha ha!
Ha!
Fucking dweebs. He says he doesn't know exactly what you're talking about.
So yeah, you launch El Drago and knocks off the side of the playhouse. Hits the first cat who's holding the soundboard, knocking him back and separating him from the sound fob, and then landing hard on the second cat and just continues to spinning, laughing like an anime evil villain from the 80s, like. So yeah, both cats have been disarmed. Morgan, you see this, and Ruby, you also see Gazpacho kind of from off stage, kind of look over through the fourth wall into the whole thing, and he's like, he breaks our fourth wall and says, "That's no good. Everyone, make a luck check."
Oh. Okay.
That's probably.
Is that everyone, or everyone in the
Not
scene?
you. You're
Okay.
still not in the scene yet.
Just making sure.
Okay. I got an 11.
You got an 11.
Yeah, rolling hot tonight.
You got an 8
7.
and a 7. So that's 2 mixed successes and a success.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you three, your vision fades to black, and you hear the That's Good Gazpacho theme play again. You three, you guys reawaken back on set in different 80s clothes, and you remember everything that just happened, but now you're back to places and in a new scene. And Gazpacho comes in to uproarious 80s applause, and he's like, "Hey guys, so I understand that the principal called the house today. Ooh, they found something not very cool in my bag."
Okay.
Okay. So, are we literally everyone else?
I'm sorry?
I'm sure your dad had something to say.
What do we do about this, huh?
What exactly did you have in the bag, Gazpacho?
Well, it was a little bit of dope, Dad.
I was hoping he was going to pull the gun. I really did. It wasn't bad.
Well, I'm having a hard time understanding what you're saying.
Oh, I said I really wanted him to pull out a gun.
It was a little bit of dope.
It's one of
It
those
was
safety
good.
episodes.
No, it's a different special episode.
Drag episode, got it.
Oh,
Gazpacho, I have never been more disappointed in you. As a police officer
I have.
and a father.
You were saying? Oh, I thought that was not the end of your sentence.
Oh, that was it.
That was okay.
This is expressing disappointment.
I'm sorry, Dad. I thought I needed dope to be cool.
What the fuck is dope?
Oh, it's old-timey slang for weed.
No, I know.
Oh, you know.
No, I know what dope is.
I'm
This
sorry.
might legitimately be my favorite episode.
Someone's unhinged out of character moments of it.
Oh,
So
yes.
absurd. I love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love getting weird with this stuff.
No, in character, I go, what's dope?
Well, dope is something that you can smoke, and it gets you to feel all kind of relaxed. And, I don't know, it didn't seem all that bad when that one kid from school, you know Tyler? He sold it to me for $5. Well, it's half my allowance, but I thought
Are you
it would
saying
make me cool.
dollars in this sitcom? Okay. Well, maybe don't do that.
Here, Dad, take my whole stash. Aww.
I guess I confiscate the bag of weed.
It's actually catnip.
I confiscate the bag of catnip.
Money with dollars, to be clear.
It's a not very good catnip.
Okay.
I'm putting shitty catnip in the bag.
My complaint was that the currency wasn't kibbles and bits, you.
Now we're in a sitcom.
Okay. But catnip, okay. You know what?
Roll with the punches, man.
I'm here. All right.
Would I roll with finesse to try and pickpocket the baggie?
From the cop.
No, yes.
From
Yeah.
me?
Go for it. That's your finesse against that's your finesse against Sam's cunning.
All right.
Has that ever once? Has Ruby ever been like, I can't pickpocket Sam Morgan, he's a cop? Do you think that has crossed her mind?
What'd you get there?
I got a 7.
I got a 9.
So, Ruby, you gotta pickpocket Sam, who's standing
Awesome.
right there, and Sam, I imagine you just kind of grab her hand as she's reaching for it.
No look.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna go and lean over to Chewie while this distraction, while the camera's aimed on them.
Chewie's not in
Chewie's
it.
still up there.
That's right. Chewie's up there.
Chewie's up there.
Oh,
I mean, you could
okay,
pray to
so-
Chewie if you wanted to.
Is there a way that I can like try to figure out like what the hell is happening? Like, can I do like some sort of like insight or like?
You have a thing that's like, get more out of the story, right?
I have something called the eye for the real story, where you read a tense
Yes.
situation. Okay.
Yes, that's very
That would
applicable.
apply. Yeah.
Okay. I have to mark an exhaustion, even on a miss, to spot someone who knows more than they're letting on, and I get a +1 to convince them to share secrets in private. That's how the ability works. Anyway, I'm going to roll cunning and see how this goes,
Sure.
if that's okay with you.
You still have a +1 for Ruby.
I do still have a +1 for Ruby. That's the second 11 that I rolled, and I get a +2 for cunning. So I got a 13 on that.
So
yeah.
So
It's
basically,
so hot tonight.
yeah. So well, Gazpacho made one very crucial mistake when he was casting this sitcom. He put you, someone who he has no control over, as literally an authority figure within the canon of the show. That was his one major fuck up. And then you now realize that with this role, you can basically pull him aside to the kitchen and have a one-on-one conversation with him.
That's what I do. Like, Gazpacho,
Especially now, because it's a tense situation, you need to have a dad chat.
I do have to mark an exhaustion.
You do
now.
mark
Turn a chair around, sit on it backwards, say, hey, sport, and then you're ready.
Hey, champ. Gaz, can I talk to you in the kitchen real quick, away from everybody else here? I have a little discussion about this principal situation.
You kind of see Gazpacho break the fourth wall for a half a second with his eyes. It's like a small bead of sweat forming on his forehead. And he's like, sure, Dad. And yeah, he follows you into the kitchen. I'm just gonna give Ruby and Ronnie free reign of this scene now that they're alone in this.
Okay.
The camera has success. The camera is following Gazpacho into the kitchen with his dad. You guys are not being. You guys are not getting hit by the flashlight. And
Ruby, what the fuck is going on? Also, why did you try to rob Morgan while in the middle of figuring out what's going on?
He said that he had stuff that you smoke. I wanted it.
Okay, but you understand that we're doing something important right now, right, Ruby?
Sure, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to steal his shit.
time
I
out.
just want to get
Time out.
plays.
Time out.
Yeah.
Chewie, what do you want to do? Because you've successfully maneuvered Thrall Abdul up and over, and what you've basically become is a sort of a raptor, you've essentially become a kid who's broken into a live taping of a sitcom, which is great because Thrall was watching something else, but now he's really invested in what's going on here.
Can we turn this sitcom into a kaiju movie?
Explain.
I had it in shit.
Deer Big, Deer Trample.
Deer Big, Deer Trample.
Badly steered deer trample.
Deer's on the other side of the fence.
Deer can jump over fences.
It's kind of a thing they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna back up Thrall.
What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna be like, wait, hold on.
Okay. When the timer
You know how to.
When the timer runs out,
Yeah.
your plan is gonna come into effect.
Okay. Alright.
Then we go into the kitchen. Paint a sitcom picture for me, Sam. How do you have a sit down with Gazpacho?
So we walk in, and I slide a chair and then spin it backwards and sit into it yeah. So it's like,
Oh, you're Riker it.
all
Okay.
right, champ. Yeah. Yep. So I just kind of, all right, champ. What's going on? Talk to me.
Well, Dad. Oh, hold on, wrong glasses.
Oh, I got an idea.
Well, Dad.
Hang on, before we start, take the glasses off, son.
I don't know, Dad.
Hey, look at me again. Make eye contact with me, man. We've been over this.
Okay. This is not a teenage cat. This is very much a cat in his 30s. Very much a cat in his 30s.
Hey there, fellow kids.
Hello, fellow youth.
So it's a CW show.
Everything is a CW show.
I gotta keep an eye on the timer now that I've given it actual weight. Well, Dad, like I said, I think I thought I needed dope to feel cool. And honestly, if I'm being honest, Dad, I'm feeling a heck of a lot less cool without my glasses. Can I put them back on?
Not yet. We're not done yet.
More sweat.
So, yeah. So you know that's not what we're talking about. This isn't about the dope.
Yeah, it is. Laugh track.
Look at me, Gazpacho. Be honest with your father. And I'm gonna intimidate him with the dad stare.
Well, Bird, that I gotta not stress enough. You got a picture of Bird.
Okay. So, me and my 2 associates, we work for the raccoon mob, and our main job is to just find cool human magic artifacts and bring them back to Don Chunky, and if he likes them, he buys them from us, and if he doesn't like them, then we get to keep them and we sell them to other people. I mean, do you have any magic items on you that are making me sweat this much?
No.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the room, Ronnie and Ruby playing with their magic items.
Well,
I actually don't think I have any magic items.
You don't have a single magic item.
No, mine's all practical.
Yeah.
Just have a gun.
I just have a gun.
He's got a gun.
Yeah.
Hey, his daddy's got a gun.
So,
You better run.
Thank you.
So, hey, Gazpacho, why don't you hand that over? Whatever you're using to do all this, hand it over.
He takes off a piece of Barbie, just like magic princess faux jewelry, puts it on the table.
Barbara jewelry.
Barbara jewelry. Like the sunglasses, the meme sunglasses that are already on the table, and the radical rat faux chain also
really
comes
went all
off
out, huh?
and puts it on the table. I only have the 3. I only have those 3, and all 3 of them make me more charismatic. And you can kind of see his bravado shrivel and kind of fall to the ground.
All right, well...
You basically just watched Ken transform into Alan.
I've not actually watched the movie yet, so I can't be mad.
I saw it on Wednesday.
I haven't seen it either yet.
I literally did Oppenheimer, and then 20 minutes later, Barbie.
Yeah, I've seen your post.
We're gonna talk about that later, because I haven't seen it
With the
yet.
other way around, and which is not a good way to do it. I just couldn't schedule it otherwise.
Oof. But yeah, you've watched this kind of a cat transform into not really Alan, because Alan's a better. You'll understand this once you watch the movie, but Alan is a better example of what good masculinity is supposed to look like. Whatever.
Understood. Noted.
Cool.
Turns into just kind of an average dude as opposed
just
to
average dude.
A hunk.
Just from Gumball Watterson to just a cat.
All right, man. All right. So how do I turn all this off? Let's get back out of this. Whatever the hell is happening here.
I guess he looks right at the flashlight. I guess cut. And the flashlight turns off. The flashlight turns off. And as soon as the flashlight turns off, we see a shadow wipe over the set. Now that there's no other source of light. From on high, the massive round form, and then the stomping of 4 slender feet. Doom, doom.
Watching from like, holy.
You see these 2 cats that are a little battered and bruised after you guys' sort of coup you guys did. Look up at Thrall Abdul, who is a giant ass deer in his backyard, and they go, yay! And they freaking run off. One of the flashlight is left behind. The car fob is the sound effect fob is not. You kind of see him quickly throw the chain over his shoulder and start running away with the other cat.
No, I wanted that.
Chewie, do you have a cool one-liner for this?
I am bad at one-liners, and I'm sure
That's a
Chewie
great
would
one-liner.
be too.
That's what I was about to say. That's a great one-liner.
Yeah. My thought was like, you called for backup?
You sound so
Like
nervous.
with that like absolute like squeakiness.
Chewie, I knew you had it in you. Anyway, I would like to tackle Gazpacho.
Where'd I put my glasses? There they are. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna confiscate whatever was left behind and put it into like my bird coat pockets.
Cool. Now you have 3 pieces of. Now you have the meme sunglasses, that allow you to temporarily put someone to stasis, for 1 action when you say that's no good. You have like a piece of faux jewelry that raises your reputation with anyone who you can engage in conversation. While you're in conversation with someone, they are prone to like you more. They're more easily swayed.
Okay.
And then the radical rat faux bling. Its ability is to I actually didn't think that one through. Actually,
We can return to it. I'm not putting it on.
Yeah. You're just putting it all into evidence, right?
Yeah, I'm just bagging everything up, and I'm making sure that like, all right, Chewie and Ronnie, I'm kind of being like okay with, but like, Ruby's still a wild card, and
Ruby's
like
still
I do not need Ruby needing any of this.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So it's all going into a pocket right now, just kind of like off the table, into a pocket.
Off the table into your pocket. That's cool. Yeah.
As well with the shitty bag of catnip.
With the shitty bag of catnip, yeah, it's bad. It's more or less. It's now that the sitcom facade is completely faded. It's just grass clipping. It was a prop.
Oh well. I mean, that's probably good for some sort of thing in the future. Well, yeah, it's gotta be good for some. Like somebody's gonna fall for this. I guarantee somebody's gonna fall for this. I've seen it happen a million times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old grass clipping dope.
Yeah, I got a free bag. That's all it was.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, Chewie, thanks for showing up.
Gazpacho is still here.
I tackled him. I already said that.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
I said, as soon as I said I knew you had it in you, Chewie, I then immediately said, all right, now I'm going to tackle Gazpacho.
It would be easier if it didn't sound like you were talking into a tin can.
I don't know what to do about that because I just moved here, so I have to fix everything still.
That's fair. I was going to say roll for might, but I know how you are.
Yeah, I can, if you want.
Sure, roll for might. Let's see if Gazpacho is slipperier, even though he's lost all of his mojo, baby.
+3, 12.
No amount of mojo is going to save him, especially since he was just stripped of most of it.
Yeah.
The bad audio just legitimately sounds like you're a bad VHS tape the entire sitcom. It just sounds like you're tracking the whole time.
Which makes sense.
I have a very evil idea. So once this tackle happens, I'd like to.
Yeah, I rolled a 12.
Yeah, you football tackle Gazpacho to the ground.
You made me wear cashmere.
Take it up with the other cat. He was the costume designer. We had to split all the job duties between 3 ways. We're not a union.
Chewie's gonna lean into Chewie's gonna lean into Thrall's ear and be like, "Hey, step on the cat's tail. Like, step on it and then hold your foot there."
Ow!
Yes,
Ow! My tail! Wait! Oh, this is torture! Why? Ow! What?
You won't get away this time.
He's on top of him whenever I tackle him.
Yeah.
It's only worth paying for the set.
All right. Well,
whatever that was.
I'm just gonna let all of you know who have been deputized. This is a bit excessive in force.
I'm so. Oh, you're right. You know what? You know what? You're right. You're right. I am gonna punch him in the face, though. And then I say that, and I punch him.
Yeah. Hey, you've earned it. You've earned it.
Can I be the one to tell him he's under arrest?
Is he under arrest? Did he technically commit a crime?
When did Miranda rights become a thing?
Well, we're kind of up in the air in terms of what time zone we're playing with. 'Cause we just were in the quote-unquote 80s, but we aren't actually in the quote-unquote 20s. And
I was gonna say we moved to the future with that episode. Anyway,
Where it's like radical, and you're like, what is happening?
I was literally I was thinking about the whole time, like, we're not from the 80s yet.
I like the idea of like animal culture lagging behind the humans a little bit. So like you'll get like the cycles of things that are popular with humans will like retroactively become popular with the animals.
I mean, I don't know that survives in my theory that this is happening at the same time as the last season, so I will not let the theory die.
No, I'm with you 100%.
Anyway.
yeah, I mean, this cat is still making a whole lot of noise. Because you are still standing on its tail.
It's not moving though.
Yes, but still painful.
Whatever.
Cats don't like it when you touch their tails, typically.
We're in like a shitty playhouse, right?
You're in a backyard with a shitty playhouse, presumably with elementary school age kids.
All right, I'm gonna shoo the two of them off of Gazpacho. I'm gonna pick them up and set them down in the chair I was sitting in.
Oh, sure.
And I'm gonna zip tie him to the chair.
Probably better than the tail.
I mean, technically, I didn't break any laws. And he's like,
we're also outside of jurisdiction.
He's massaging the tip of his tail with his hands.
Technically, no, you didn't break any laws, but
so
you
why am I
did-
being detained? Actually,
we're gonna have just some questioning, a little investigation. That's all. You just we can have a conversation, right?
can I have a conversation without being zip tied to a chair? Can we like go back into the sitcoms and have a conversation like we were before? Can I have my stuff back?
Not. If I have to cashmere one more time.
I want to go in and be all bad cop and
think,
like
So we've got
hands
good
on the
cop.
chair,
Okay,
just tell us everything you
we've
know.
got good cop. We have bad cop. We have cop who hates cashmere.
You're finally the trifecta.
It's just not even like bad cop. You're like insane cop. Like you're like Kung Fury running
Insane
in and
cop party. Insane cop posse.
Unhinged cop.
Yeah, there's no bad cop here. It's just lunatics at varying degrees.
All right, grill this cat for all I care.
All right, Gazpacho. Well, I got. We can have a conversation outside of the sitcom, right? And it's like we could make it worth your while if you're willing to part with some information.
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, you said that you're working for the raccoon mafia, or the raccoon family, right?
He looks over at
What?
Chewie.
Whoa, hold on. Actually, don't say the raccoon family, because Chewy's in the family, but he's clearly not in the mob. Look at this guy. Wrap my arm around him.
Sure, he's not.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ronnie does not investigate that. So that's skeptical.
Chewie just like raises an eyebrow, like, huh?
Ronnie doesn't. Chewie could tell him he was in the mafia. He wouldn't believe it. Like, not my Chewie.
Not my little guy.
Not my little.
Not my Chewy.
Not
my
my
little
Chewie. He's not
Bartholomew.
in the mafia.
Not my little Chimothy.
Timothy.
Oh my goodness! I hate it here. All right.
Yeah, sure. That raccoon is totally not in the raccoon mob family.
Yeah. Well,
He's related to him for sure.
hey, Ronnie, why don't you take Chewy out of the room for a minute?
Okay.
Why should I leave? Is this like
So that we can get down to business.
Really please do not. I already punched him.
He's got a black eye. He's got a busted lip. The tip of his tail effectively has a swollen bobble at the end.
Oh, yeah. All right. Listen. The dude's been through enough already. All right.
When did the Geneva Convention happen? Hold on.
weren't you calling me for backup because he was doing something to you guys or something? Like
Yeah, but do you remember
saw a
how
little
I
bit
said
of the
that?
sitcom.
Yeah, you saw a bit. Yeah, you saw what was happening.
Thrall
You
was
got it
really
under
into
control.
Throwaway has a
Say,
T-shirt.
Where did you get that? What size is that thing?
Oh, it's a male extra large. It's a human male extra large T-shirt and it says "That's good Gazpacho," but like it's not meant for a deer, even though but we now perceive him as like a deer in a T-shirt.
It's just exceptionally muscular, ripping through a tinier T-shirt. Damn, what a handsome fella! Like the detective's gonna do some questioning at the moment, Chewie.
Okay, I don't know how this police stuff works, but if you tell me I can't be here, I'll leave.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a minute. You guys can all come in. You can take your licks again if you want. It's fine. Whatever.
Please don't.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the conversation.
Questions, huh?
Now,
I want to be able to
Gazpacho,
watch
you
sometime.
just give me some information, or I just let them back in the room.
Fine, jeez. Just running a business here.
No, I get you. Now, this business that you got, you said you're selling magic items that you're finding around.
You know, human artifacts that do stuff to us because we're tiny-brained individuals.
No, I got that.
That's
Yeah.
self-awareness, man.
That is some self-awareness. You are a very wise cat.
Yeah, the first thing you got to teach yourself is that you know nothing, and then the world you can learn anything. Honestly.
That's
God
really,
damn.
That's really
God
deep.
damn.
Yeah.
But what is the raccoon family? What's the Don doing with these items?
The fuck should I know? I just supply them. I'm just this dealer. I was like, what's it?
You're telling me you know nothing of what happens once these disappear?
He picks out stuff he likes. He pays me for it, and then he goes on his merry fucking way.
Can you tell me what stuff that he's picked up?
I think I'm protected under the Hippocratic Oath.
That's for doctors.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah, no, you're not, Gazpacho. You're a cat.
You're right. I have no self-esteem without my items.
Oh, baby.
He was really holding together the last bit of charisma he could muster without his items. He's a freaking junkie, man.
Well, I tell you what. I pull out a pocket full because I stole some of the kibble when we were like at the what's it? The god of hospitality when you had the
god
food
of
out.
hospitality's house.
I pulled the evidence baggie with some kibble in it. Be like, I can make it worth your while. You just got to make it worth my while to give you what you need.
He likes rings. That's all I can tell you. He likes rings. I mean, he bought a belt for me once, but like that was a long time ago. But primarily the guy likes rings.
Do you know what any of the rings do? You know what he's using them for?
I saw so many rings. The rings are like the rings. You get like you nick a quarter from a human, go down to a gachapon machine. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a ring. You know that, right? I sell so many rings, I can't keep track of what all of them do.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. All right. I don't know if
I'll tell you this. I can tell you this much. Most critters can only handle up to 3 magic items. Any more, and they start to go fucking wacko. You heard about Scratch?
The rat?
Scratch the rat, yeah. He got 5. He collected 5 action figures, and then he started talking to him. He started really talking to him. And then Don Chunky had to kick him out. He was exiled. No one knows where he's at. Man,
Reggie will be coming back later. Got it.
You know, yeah. All right.
I'm just saying, Don Chunky has more magic items than he should have. I mean, I don't think he's wearing all of the rings that are magic at any one given time. I think he has a couple of favorites, probably. I don't think he's wearing his entire collection, or else he would be freaking Jeffrey Dahmer or some nonsense.
I think I agree with you. Probably would have noticed something, and
maybe he's reselling them. I don't know.
Do I recall the Don wearing multiple rings?
That's like his main. That's like his main accessories. He wears like very understated suits. He wears very big fur jackets, and his favorite accessory is rings. He more often than not, more of his knuckles than not, have a ring on them.
Mm.
Obviously, not all of them can be magic.
Right. Well, that's real good. That's real good, Gazpacho. All right, man. Well,
thanks. Can I get out of here with the zip tie and the in the chair, and
Yeah, well, I'll cut the zip tie, and I'll hand him, 5 kibbles for his trouble, and be like, "You got about 10 seconds before I open the door and let them back in."
I'm just picturing like
Yeah.
he goes over to the kitchen window. He goes over to the kitchen window, cracks it open, slinks out, and then you hear
Just scratching out.
and this like finally kind of like scratches up, gets a little bit of hold. You can hear him kick off of the fence on top of the playhouse, and then you hear him kick off from the top of the playhouse up and over, and you can hear him through some leaves into the thicket. Gone.
Into the thick of it.
All right, and I knock on the door. Be like, all right, we're good.
I assume that Ruby busts down.
Yeah.
Tell us everything
Okay.
you know.
What do we need to do?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. The zip tie's cut.
Oh, why'd you let him go?
So, a couple things on that. One, this ain't my jurisdiction. He had no idea.
I see that out.
Yeah. Two, sometimes you gotta let some of them go in order to catch the bigger one. Chewie, I have to apologize, man. He wasn't going to talk with another raccoon around about things about the raccoon family.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
What's this about the raccoons?
So I'm going to fill you guys in and be like, hey, so the whole thing with the human items, the cats have been selling it more or less to people in the park, right? They're offloading stuff. Now, I gotta tell you guys, I'm telling you this because some of you are carrying them. I've seen it. Looking at Ruby directly.
I'm the one with the wig on.
The coda ring that gives you eldritch knowledge.
Yeah, I
hate it. It's my burden to bear, but I hate it.
You all know about Scratch the Rat, right? Everybody's heard the stories about Scratch.
Everyone's heard that.
So, apparently, any more than 3 magic items, an animal start to go nuts. Scratch had 5. So keep an eye out for what you use and what you pick up and what you think is useful. All right? I don't need to be taking any of you down because you decided that you're going to pick up 4 items instead of 3. Capiche? Y'all get it? All right, cool.
If any of you have like any questions as to which items you have are magic, now is a great time to ask me so I can have you roll.
That is actually a pretty damn good question.
I technically have 3 now, but they're all in my pocket. And I'm
You're not actively wearing them, and with jewelry items and like accessory items, that's how they get to you. Skin contact.
Okay, so
weapon types, you just have to have them on your person. Like for instance,
the sticky hand counts, right?
Does not actually.
Does not. Okay, so I'm only at 2.
The sticky hand isn't doing anything that a normal sticky hand couldn't do. It's still being weakened every time it's being used. It's still essentially just a shitty grappling hook.
But your Beyblade is definitely...
Oh, yeah, it talks to you, it's magic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that and my disc shooter. So I have 2 gun...
2 weapon type. 2 weapon type human magic relics. And then Ronnie only has the one, the Dakota ring. Unless he didn't tell me about one.
I didn't pick up anything else. That's all I need. I understand the goddamn human world, okay? I've been burdened enough.
How did these insanity stats go?
I'm assuming that we don't know yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a late stage thing.
It's
gonna have to find 2 more items.
Wait a second. Gazpacho was wearing 3.
Yeah,
that was the limit.
Okay, 3's the limit. Okay.
3's the limit. One of them has the soundboard, which is kind of pseudo magic, and then the flashlight is big, but it's left where that guy dropped it because it was too big to run with. It's a very powerful, like very 1980s policeman flashlight.
Oh, like a mag light?
Oh yeah, like beat you over the head with a baton mag light.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm big enough to carry that.
Absolutely not. You're a bird.
Yep. Well, hey Ronnie, big fella.
I think Ronnie could use it as like an uncomfortably thick cane.
I had a funny thought.
All right, what's your funny thought?
The portable kitchen.
No.
Cause like, okay, but like, hear me out. It's not because of anything other than the fact that it's like a child's camp set. But no, as far as Chewie knows, I don't think he has like anything that's magical unless the felt spatula on his coat counts.
It does.
Okay.
It came from Good Burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More often than not, Good Burger.
But as far as Chewie knows, he doesn't have any.
Yes. Chewie has a natural affinity for cooking, and that is just being multiplied by the magical suggestion of the felt spatula.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're an insanely good cook on your own right. You're just better also because you have a little bit of magic on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Ronnie, like I said, you like look up at this policeman's flashlight from the 1980s, and you're like, uncomfortable cane, but sure.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, you could take a flashlight.
I look at my ring and go, yeah, I got the, yeah, okay, yeah, that works for me. I got 2.
Yeah, now you got a staff of light.
Oh boy, can't wait to use that.
You gotta like wield it when you're pointing it at something, kind of in the same way that Ruby has to like maneuver the disc shooter. In a way, you kind of have to like hold it under your arm. No one else could like pick up and carry this policeman's flashlight, but you, because you're so strong.
Yes, because I am so strong and mighty. I am big boy.
You are big boy.
Big man.
Big possum with big flashlight.
And even bigger dreams.
And bigger dreams. Thrall Abdul kind of puts his head down and is like, yes, how do I get out of this backyard?
Probably gonna have to jump again.
Oh, but there's no place to land. There's all the wood over there.
Can I scope out for a gate?
Yep. You can go ahead and scope for a gate.
Yeah, I'll take off in the air and look around to see if there's a way for him to... an easement for him to not just jump into trees.
Yeah, there's on either side of the house, there's a good 4 foot. I'm gonna say 4 foot gate on either side of the house, and it's kind of like we got house, we have gate, we have fence kind of deal.
All right, I'm gonna kind of ring the bell and be like, all right, we got one of you with fingers. You want to come over here and try to lift this latch?
Sure, I've got fingers.
I think they're talking about Chewie.
I mean,
yeah, Chewie is the one with opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
Why did I waggle my finger at opposable thumbs?
You know who is actually great at that? actually thumbs. Chewie, get in here.
Ronnie, I don't care. Just one of you come get this gear out of this yard.
Chewie, get in there.
But Ruby just said that she was gonna do it, so...
You don't want to step on Chewie's toes. Ruby's toes, my bad.
Ruby's toes, okay.
Ruby's toes.
I mean, if she can't figure it out, I can help, but...
Okay, I just lit
your
entire fence on fire.
It is one of those latches that is a U-shaped piece of metal that is on either side of a bar. You literally just have to go up. Just like flick it up, that's it. That is all that is needed. I don't care who does it. Make up your mind.
Yeah, Ruby, go for it, I guess. Just don't burn it down.
No fire necessary.
That's never stopped you before.
Ruby being insulted that this is such a simple thing to do, and everybody else is just like, don't get mad and burn it.
It somehow still sets on fire.
Am I just Spencer now? Everything I touch turns fire?
Next question.
Yes.
Oh my god, no!
So, we have a procession of forest animals exiting a backyard. Ronnie, I think it's funniest if you see just a a human sweater-wearing mom with a glass of wine in her hand, kind of like...
Maybe too much wine today.
Exactly. Watching the procession go by. Is it time to pick up my daughter from school yet?
We just ended somebody's alcoholism.
Like, I want to make it clear, the look on her face says that she was watching the sitcom.
The fuck is that? Oh,
What the fuck?
What's in that wine?
what? Huh?
Yeah, and now you guys are in this lady's front yard. You're but a quick block walk away from getting back to where you started, the thicket in between private property and the public school. You still haven't really figured out a way to get from the public school and the playground to your next destination on your kind of road map, which is the junkyard. But yeah, it's just now you're back after that little detour.
Which one of you is carrying the map? Was it me? Am I carrying the map?
I gave it to Chewie, but it was ill-advised, apparently. So I don't know
Chewie gave it to you.
Who's carrying the map? He says with a map in his hand.
Burp.
My brain ain't
All
working.
right.
I'm just passing the map around.
I guess I have the map.
Like I've stated before, it's a really bad map, literally drawn by a pug who was glancing over the shoulder at a teenager looking at Google Maps on her phone.
Okay.
Well, this is awful.
But you somehow managed to get to where the children in the playing is.
We didn't do it on purpose.
It's taken us a week.
It's taken, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, because it was 3 days in the animal hospital, a day. It's taken you 4 days.
Yeah, it's taken us half a week.
Because you spent the night over at the Bearded God of Hospitality's house.
Yep.
And then busted out on the 3rd day. I guess, yeah, this is the 5th day.
And we're coming up.
This is the 5th
Rose
day,
again
you
on the
guys.
3rd day. We're having a Jesus allegory mission here.
Let's do it.
You're on the 5th day. There's a bunch of children, and while you, Morgan, are looking over the map, and Thrall Abdul is filling you guys in on the thrilling political plot of these children. So yes, the red-haired one, the boy, he really likes dragons. So he and his comrades, they all play dragons, and they take their turns riding on the little horsey things. They're like deer, but worse. And the little horsey things there, with their sticks, held it out rather than they say, we're going to kill the dragon and everything. But the little red-haired girl, who, again, is not liked by the little blonde-haired girl, she is like, I want to be a princess. Will you play knights and princesses with me? And the little red-haired boy doesn't want to look like a sissy in front of his comrades, so he's like, no. And so now that's where I left off. They were all getting a drink because they were all getting thirsty. And while he's talking, you noticed that this little red-haired girl had been kind of crying and like kind of wandering around in a kind of elementary school crying daze, just kind of not knowing what to do with themselves and kind of wandering about. And she had kind of plopped herself down on her knees in this little grassy patch between the playground and the thicket, and she like wipes the tears from her eyes, and she seems to hear something, and she looks up. Are you talking? Are you guys talking? And Thrall Abdul goes, oh my god, she's one of them!
I'm sorry, one of what?
She's one of the very little children that can speak to animals.
So she can understand everything we're saying right now?
Yes.
You're gonna need to elaborate, please.
Is that Crow talking? And that
Yeah, he does that a lot.
And
Can we understand?
And that
her?
possum.
Just at least I can. I don't know if everyone can.
Can you talk, Mr. Raccoon?
He doesn't do it very often.
Yes? Does that make this better or worse?
This is the best day of my life.
This is the worst day of my life.
This is the
Hello, human child.
Oh my god!
Throw.
Oh my god!
Throw.
Oh my god!
Throw.
Oh my god!
Talk?
Oh my god! 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 I knew I was special.
Can I do any sort of?
But I'm proud of you.
Can I do any sort of like quick once over of her to see if she has any like magic human items?
No, she's wearing graphic tee. She's wearing a graphic tee that has like a non-branded unicorn on it, and very beaten up, kind of raggedy jeans and off-brand sneakers. Her hair doesn't look like it's been conditioned the best, and from what you can tell, I mean, you're not like a person who specially studies humans and how they present themselves, but this child is poor, and from just what you've been gleaning from what Thrall Abdul has been about, that's probably why the blonde-haired one doesn't like this one. But no, there's not any magic items on her that would specifically give her the ability to speak to animals.
So I, Video James, out of character, love this character already.
Hell yeah.
In character.
In character, Sam Morgan is freaking the fuck out. It's like, hang on, Thrall, you gotta explain what the hell's happening, man. What is going on here?
Wait,
Okay.
wait!
What?
Human guide!
Sure, you're a genius.
Human guide!
Human guide
Every-
to what?
Sounds like a fantastic idea.
We gotta find a very specific forest.
A very specific... You guys
Yeah,
gotta go
yeah,
to the woods?
Yeah, this deer here lives. We gotta bring him back.
Guys, okay.
And
I
you
like
know,
where
you
I
know
like
where
Chewy.
city stuff is,
We're
right?
on a magical quest.
I love her face and the excitement about having a child to mess with.
You're on a magical quest?
Uh-huh.
Yes, we need to return the deer to his people.
Oh, that's so cool! Oh my...
Hey,
Trying not to
Sam,
hyperventilate.
Sam, give her the map.
I can't wait to see what this looks like to humans.
All right, but ma'am,
You're the grumpy one. Okay. I'm putting all these
Accurate.
things together. Okay,
What
I
about
understand.
my dynamic? What's my thing?
You're the guy.
That's me. Yeah, you got it.
you got it.
He's
All right.
the guy.
Anyway,
You're
yeah,
the
I'm
guy, and you're the girl, and then
Yes.
you're the
Raccoon.
raccoon.
This is the-
You're like
Those are the four genders.
the grumpy one, the guy, the girl, and the raccoon. You're like
Tag yourself.
tag yourself. I'm just trying to think of like what movies this little girl would have seen.
I feed people.
It's like Homeward
It's-
Bound.
You're like the Benny, the spaceman from the Lego movie. That's what you are.
What? I'm sorry. Do I know what the Lego movie is all of a sudden? Do I know what Legos are? No, all of a sudden?
No, Legos exist.
Yeah,
And
but
so
I-
does the
do I
Lego
know-
movie.
Do I know what those are? No.
Are you talking about
Not
one
until
of
you
the,
see one.
Gotcha. Cool.
Are you talking about one of the things that you humans like to watch on the flashy screen?
Yeah.
I don't
called
know
a
what
movie.
anything's called because I only got to see, not hear, so I only know what characters look like.
Okay. Okay.
Does she see? I have a question. Does she see us as animals, or does she like halfway seeing us as how we see ourselves.
While you guys remain in the thicket, she sees all of you as the anthropomorphic versions of yourselves that are still the same height, except for Thrall, who is bedded down and looks like a deer. If Thrall were to stand up to his full height, I think Thrall might then start to appear as his ancient deer druidic self. But as of right now, he just looks like a deer. As soon as you step out of the thicket to give her the map to look at, you look like a crow. I think for cuteness sake, you still have your bowler hat.
Good. Good.
Bowler hat and the tiniest cigar.
Tiniest little cigar, yeah.
Yeah, I fly down and be like, all right, well,
Oh.
Bear in mind, I generally do not get this close to humans. Okay? I'm going to... Can you read this?
Okay.
I just gotta set it on the ground in front of her and kind of like...
Back up. Just like the little bird hop.
Yep, little hops.
Yeah. And she very slowly kind of like reaches out, grabs the paper. Is that the park?
Is that what this is called?
We're from a park. We know that much.
Yeah.
We don't know what this...
That's where we started.
We don't know what the thing that we're
You
at
guys
is
are from the park.
Yes.
Yes.
Except for the deer.
I don't go there. I don't go there a lot because it's in a nicer part of the neighborhood. Well, it's in the part of the neighborhood where all the mean kids live. So I don't really go to that part.
Yeah, that checks
out.
Yeah.
And though you guys are, this just says kids.
We think we figured that one out.
K-I-D, that's a Z, it's not an S. That's not right.
I don't think the dog knows how to spell. I only know how to read because
A dog wrote this?
Ronnie, yeah, it was our mayor. Yeah.
This guy.
So
this kid's mind.
My dog can talk. My dog can talk. He's just not talking to me. Okay, now I'm a little mad. I'm just
Cannon, this is the owner of the mute dog from the dog place. Cannon.
I'm not telling you
my
that.
thought too.
I'm not telling you which dog.
Her family's gonna adopt Bowser.
That's good.
But Bowser has a Bowser is a Bowser was just in the animal hospital. He's not a stray.
Yeah,
He was just
Maybe
staying
she owns
over.
Bowser.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I was just saying.
I
think they'll
can't.
just jailbreak.
I can only understand like every 3 words from you with your mic sounding like that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. My dog can talk to me, he's just choosing not to. Great, awesome. Okay, cool.
Not
Okay,
every dog can talk. Hold
so
on.
you guys
whoa.
need to go to... That says treasure.
Yes.
I don't really know of a place that's a mountain of treasure like what this is showing.
What if it's not, like, normal treasure? What if it's a special treasure? It doesn't look like it.
Metaphorical treasure.
Yeah.
What's a metaphor?
Sometimes the treasure's the friends you find along the way. Okay.
Don't
It's like-
judge.
Well,
Can I
all
get
my
back to
friends
the
are
map?
here. I mean, all 2 of them. There's that one over there in the wheelchair, and then the one next to him with asthma.
I tell you what, if we can focus on the map,
Yeah, okay.
we can be friends. Okay,
I
we'll
don't-
keep that going.
I still don't know where the treasure is.
Where do
Can
people keep stuff they really, really like?
At their house?
What is
Stay down in that house.
What if they
Got it.
what if they can't use their house?
Where do people keep the valuables?
My dad keeps all of his valuables in a safe under his desk.
What's the safe?
Well, it's like a box that's really heavy and I can't move it. And it's got a wheel on it with numbers, and I just learned what numbers are like last week, and that's really cool. It's got it's got all the numbers from 1 through 8 and then a bunch of other numbers I don't know.
Does this sound familiar to Chewie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chewie, secrets. You don't know the
Chewie, from what you've been able to see into the back room, your uncle and your dad have a safe back there. Like the whole back wall. There's like the whole back wall of that back room is the door to a gigantic safe.
Where else do people keep those safes?
I don't know. It's the only safe I've ever seen is my dad's. Well, my dad's really smart. He once said, he said this thing. He said, yeah, it was big trash day, and that's like a big deal at my house. Big trash day. We get my dad's pickup when we go around.
What's trash?
And he always says to me, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
What's trash?
What if...
I love this kid.
What if this isn't a mountain of treasure, but it's a mountain of, like, trash? Do you guys
Makes
need to go
sense
to
to
the
me.
Do you guys need to go to the dump?
What's a dump?
It's where everyone dumps their garbage.
What's garbage?
It's
We
what's
know
inside of a
We know
dumpster.
what garbage.
We gotta go.
You know what a
It's
dumpster
a giant dumpster.
entire religion is based off of us thinking that the things that people throw are gifts to us. I don't genuinely know if he knows what trash is.
You guys know what?
Even if we don't
Hang on, I'm
go where we need to, I could find food ingredients there for us to eat
The wheels are
while
turning,
we're
though.
all
Okay.
over.
So, if the mayor says that it's supposed to be treasure, but what we consider to where we get valuables from is technically where humans throw things out behind the good burger, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
good burgers. I love the
me too.
nuggets.
Me too. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Cindy.
Cindy, are you a god? I've been meaning to ask this whole time.
Is that what I am?
Oh, fuck. This gives no hope. I can't guess that.
Just gave Cindy a complex.
I mean, like,
God.
you're
See,
a,
I
you're
was
a
thinking,
human,
I was
so-
thinking princess, but I'll take goddess.
Yeah, princess works.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, now you've reaffirmed, she's reaffirmed Ronnie's religion. He's gonna just go, oh, okay.
I was thinking all this time I was a princess, like Snow White, because she could sing the birds and whatnot. But if I'm a goddess, then hell, I mean, I said a bad word.
That's fine. Hell's
So-
good. Yeah.
What? Do you think hell's good?
Yeah, it's fine.
I said a bad
I,
word. I'm
he's
sorry.
losing focus. He's thinking about all the other stuff that's going on. He's just like, yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
The dump, I want to go
Well-
to the dump. I want to go to the dump. I want to go to the dump.
Well, I don't know where it is, but I know what goes there. I know that there's a dumpster behind the cafeteria at school. She points back at the school. And we have a dumpster, and when the dumpster gets full, the trash man comes, and he takes the dumpster, and he lifts it up with his big machine truck. He dumps all the trash into the back, and then that machine, I saw it on a videotape. The teacher wheeled in a big TV, put in a tape, and a trash truck goes to the dump, and the dump gets poured all into the dump, where all the trash is with the trash.
So we gotta find a trash truck and go.
Well,
Where's the trash?
I know
Well,
where there's the dumpster behind
Yeah,
the.
we can go to, if we can find the dumpster, we can scope it out.
Well, you guys
for
follow me.
trash.
I can show you where the dumpster is.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
But
really weird to everyone else. She's
Uh,
leaving a deer and a pile of rodents behind her.
well, from what you said, it's like I'm outside the thicket and I'm a crow sitting in front of her with a bowler hat,
Yeah.
and then
That's-
everybody
Everyone
else
else
is
just sees a
normal
crow.
fellow from the woods.
Everyone else just sees a crow.
She's just talking to a bird.
Just talking to a bird, yeah. And the teacher's like, "Oh, that's cute," and then she starts like skipping in a direction. How do you guys proceed?
Follow the woman.
Follow the little girl.
Follow Cindy.
Yeah.
Follow Cindy.
I never considered myself to be a religious man, but this is certainly an awakening for me.
It's making
Cindy
me
seems to-
question my lack of faith.
Cindy seems to be a sort of protector demigod of animals, who seems to
Cool.
be able to communicate with them.
Ronnie has been having a really stressful week, and now his religion has been confirmed, so he's really happy.
Heck yeah. And so Cindy skips along, now with a small battalion of animals, including a deer, which is very large, coming up behind her, and she, Thrall Abdul kind of comes up to Cindy. He's like, "You were always my favorite character in this little thing that you guys do. I think it's not cool how the blonde-haired one treats you and everything, and I really do hope that someday the other little red-haired boy sees how cool you are and how worthy of being a princess you are. I believe in you and your dreams, and I want you to succeed with all of my heart, and I will be asking the Wild Call to aid you on all of your exploits through all of time. And do you have merch?"
Hey, Thrall.
Yes.
Hey, Thrall, buddy, shut up.
Oh.
What do you mean? I agree with him.
You're killing his vibe, dude.
I don't have any merch. I don't know what that is, but and she picks a dandelion off of the ground and puts it up on Thrall's ear.
I fucking love this kid.
I think you're really cool and you're very tall. I think you're really cool and you're very tall, and I think your horns are very cool and pointy. You are a little saint. You are a little saint.
She's so pure, and I wanted. It doesn't matter what I wanted.
So do you want to go up in the soul and what you want to say?
Little Cindy like skips like all the way in a big like kind of winding Christopher Robin path around the playground, like behind a baseball diamond, and kind of like out of like you like straight up get out of sight of the teachers that are supposed to be monitoring the playground and all the children and everything. And
That's a neat ritual.
It's a neat little ritual, yeah. And like Ronnie, Ruby, you see the way that the other kids are gawking at this kind of very magical thing that is happening. And you guys get out of the view of everyone, and you do behold a dumpster, a really religious site for the faith that is primarily gathered around a dumpster of the Good Burger. You kind of see a few rats scurry away when they hear Cindy's talking and all that. You hear a couple of rats talking and scurry away, and they slink into a manhole, into like in between the slots, down into the sewers really quick and really fast. Yeah, this is the dumpster. It looks like it's pretty full. It doesn't seem like it'll be too long until the trash man comes to pick it up and take it to the dump.
Is it open?
It is.
I would like to find some food stores.
Just picturing you launching into the open dumpster.
Just freaking, just running,
pretty much.
just running up Thrall Abdul's back and then using his nose as a diving board.
I mean, if he doesn't mind.
You're Scrooge McDucking into the dumpster.
I mean, like, humans throw out all sorts of good shit. I'm gonna get some, like, I'm gonna get more salt packets. I'm gonna get
salt packets. You get, like, listen, kids don't like vegetables.
Yeah.
There are a lot of completely untouched packets of baby carrots.
Oh, we're gonna eat good.
And there's some half-drunk, but mostly spilled out containers of chocolate milk. There's some of that. They're like looks like a couple of days old pieces of rectangular cheese pizza. Some half like smiley face tater tots that are like have like one eye bitten out of them, but then we're like, this was cold, and then they threw it away. Some like mostly thawed out triangular Freezy Pops. I'm just trying to remember all of my favorite foods from elementary school. Like grape
Lunchables.
and orange.
Lunchables.
Oh yeah, some of the bougie kids had Lunchables. Yeah. There's like one piece of ham. Like there was clearly one of these kids was a little anal. about how he ate his Lunchables, and so there was like an odd number of pieces of ham and or cheese, and they're just left there in the package. Or there's like a half-eaten chocolate bar. You just find some kid's retainer.
Nice.
Not nice. That's gonna be a whole lot of money to replace.
Well, I'm fully aware.
Yeah.
That's what happened to mine.
Oh no!
What are those things, like thousands?
Could I roll like a luck check to find something like something fun?
Sure. I just gotta think really fast. What could possibly be more fun than the things I've already described?
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
in this
like,
dumpster.
If you would like
A
to
blue
wait
puppy?
until next session, I can wait. I just want to like put it
Yeah.
out there that I'm interested in finding something that like isn't just the food.
Yeah, I don't want to like give you too much stuff because
okay.
because like we already got really lucky like last time with Ruby finding
Oh.
just El Drago
Yeah.
just out in nowhere.
I don't think that the dice matter. I think it's just that I rolled well last time and I'm not allowed to roll good
no
now
rolling
because I
good for
got
you today.
7.
7.
I think it's a 7.
It's a mixed success.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7. Math is hard.
Math is hard. You. Hmm.
It's okay. I just thought I'd throw it out there because it sounds like fun.
It's, I don't want to give you that. That's too good.
Keeping in mind, Chewie's gonna be pretty much like avoiding being directly involved in fights a lot of the time because he's a talker.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in being overpowered or anything.
I'll figure out something from between now and next
Sure.
week.
Sure.
I think we'll end this with the visual of you Scrooge McDucking into the dumpster. And we'll pick up next time on Trash Chronicles. I mean, that's good, Gazpacho. I mean, Trash Chronicles. Thank you guys again so much.
I do just a little cutaway before Cindy walks away.
Oh, sure, I love cutaways.
So I have a series of baubles that I had sent you that they're like crow treasures. I'm going to give her an earring before we leave for helping us.
Oh,
Describe this earring for me.
It is one of those ones that has like the big loop on it, so it dangles.
A little dangly. I got a little dangly charm, or is it just the loop?
It's like a big dangly charm.
Big dangly charm.
And I would say that it's a big feather, like a big silver feather.
Okay, you ripped this off a hippie. I love it.
Yep. Like a little piece of turquoise.
Nothing like
right at the
nothing.
top.
The most cop-like thing you could have ever described to me is you ripping the earring off a hippie. Love it. That's awesome. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's time to, if you have any advancements you'd like to pitch to me, I am all ears. It's advancement time. You got nothing?
Nothing. Protection and principles, not a drop of it, baby.
I got, well, it's New Wonder or Ruin, but I also have Revenge. I don't know if any of that works for how much information I got for the raccoon mob and the magic item sales.
Well, I mean, it's definitely you've uncovered.
Wonder? Yeah.
You've uncovered something.
I mean,
Discovery says advance when you encounter a new wonder or ruin in the forests.
I feel like the human that can speak to us would count.
Yes. Yes. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, good
because
call,
it was rumored before, and now I've actually given you an actual child that can understand you.
I literally have in my notes that Cindy is the best. That was literally the only note I took about her when we were doing it.
Cindy is the best. And anyone out there named Cindy, you are also the best. Yeah. Bonus points if you have red hair.
We toppled a tyrannical figure in the form of Gazpacho.
I don't know. Our sitcom's really that tyrannical.
Yes.
He was working for somebody else. Is that really tyrannical?
You look me in the eyes.
What are we talking here?
I'll give you the advancement, Ruby.
Okay.
Noodle, I cannot understand a word that's coming out of your mouth.
I just loved the energy that you were giving me.
Still can't hear you, fam.
Fuck.
Fix your shit.
He's hitting the tracking button on the VCR.
I don't know what the fuck's up with your mic. This is so weird.
Oh, that's weird.
He's probably just got a bad connection from before. It's probably messing with the audio setup.
He's over here ranting and we can't hear it.
That hole in your roof is like driving my mind mad.
Yeah, there's like insulation coming out of it.
Ceiling, not roof.
Basement less than like 3 days ago. I'm still working on everything. Yes, I know there's a fucking hole in my ceiling.
It's cool. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for
Fine,
the
probably.
Bagman to come out. It's no big deal.
Oh man, in one stream you should just like stick something in there and have it peering out.
Just like a glowing eye skull.
A little murder clown sticking his head out.
Kritrick, do you have an advancement to pitch or not?
I wasn't able to really do anything for the Raccoon Mafia, and I haven't gotten away with illicit criminal goals without, like, looking sus, so no.
Okay. I think it's time for everyone's favorite little bit of housekeeping that we do. It's Patreon.
Swan dive.
It's Patreon pitch time. You want to do Scrooge McTrash?
Yep.
I wanted that one. I was gonna try to
Hey, you gotta be quick on the draw when Kritrick's got a thing that they love.
I mean, if you would like that one, I have an alternative idea.
Nope, already
I
pitched.
just-
Already pitched.
Alright.
Scrooge McTrash, taken.
Okay. I would like to take the moment that Thrall stepped on the cat's tail then.
Okay, cat torture. Alright. Scrooge McTrash and cat torture. Excellent.
Telling Cindy about our magical quest.
Okay, I'm not gonna have to learn how to do watercolors then, I guess. It's a very watercolor scene you've pitched.
That's okay.
Our story
Well,
begins as ... Is that what's gonna appear on the poll?
Yeah.
So you've
It
got
could just
Scrooge
be
McTrash, Scrooge McTrash, cat torture. Our story begins, and
There's a bunch of really good ones, but the one that just keeps sticking in my head is Sam sitting cross-legged or sitting on the chair in the sitcom,
Riker.
talking to a 30-year-old teenager.
Yeah.
Champ.
A dad routine.
Yeah, the dad routine. Yeah.
Dad routine. So we've got Scrooge McTrash, cat torture. Our story begins, and the dad routine. If you want any of those four to be this week's Patreon art, check out my Twitter where I'll have a poll that runs for a day. And speaking of Patreon, we've got 2 stretch goals for membership on the Patreon. At 20 Patreon members, I promised to draw the alien porn star from last week, where the alien porn star with the slug foot and the many hoo-has and the tentacles and the everything. So that's at 20 patrons. I've promised to draw that for you guys in a good old pinup poster for your sick degenerate minds. I love you all. And then at 50 patrons, we are going to record a pilot episode where we just read the Bible sarcastically. If you want us to do that, get your friends to sign up at the $5 level. We just need 50 members to join, and we'll record a pilot. We'll record a pilot of just us, on me and anyone else here who wants to be a part of reading the Bible sarcastically. 50 patrons. We'll do that. That's a group thing that we can do. 20, that's just me drawing an alien pinup. If you follow my horny Twitter, you know I do some stuff like that all the time. So like I said, if you want vote on Twitter, get your friends in on the action, get them to sign up and all that jazz. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much we got a raid. That was really cool. I want to shout out Green Otter and Little Demons, which I'm pretty sure I forgot to update the patrons. I'm pretty sure Green Otter dipped out, and I'm sorry about that. Let me just go ahead and quickly go to my patrons so I can actually properly shout out the real OG, the real patrons here. Patreon. My patrons. Audience. Active. Oh, no. Little Demons in Green Order. It's still those two. Okay, cool. Thank you guys so much. And all of that. Am I missing anything? Thank you guys
Are
so much
you
for...
muted?
I'm not muted.
Hey, you're muted.
I'm not muted.
Okay, good.
I swear. If you guys want to if you guys don't know what I'm referring to with the alien porn star, that was last week when you played Lasers and Feelings.
That's stupid.
That sounds like I missed out.
It was really
great.
funny.
It was a really great episode.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I, of course, have been your garbage man, your game master, Goon Daddy. Playing Chef Chewy Raccoon has been Critterick.
I'm terrible at this.
You're not bad. Shut up.
I was trying to make a reference.
That's a true quote to the fact that I think that my character believes him so much.
Yeah, the
Pretty much,
response
yeah.
from the DM was Ronnie talking to Chewie. Shut up! No, you're not.
I like that.
Playing Ruby Possum. Playing Ruby Possum is Moss Creature.
I'm over here trying to corrupt a child, and she's too pure for this world.
Too pure. She's in elementary school. What do you want? Playing Ronnie Possum has been the Noodle Doodler.
I glimpse the eyes of God, and her name is Cindy.
And of course, playing Detective Sam Morrigan, who is also your dad, is Video James.
Dad?
Yeah, I'm the dad today.
Your
Hey,
dad.
Dad.
But I want to adopt Cindy. That's for sure.
Thank you guys so
Better
much.
than Gazpacho.
Oh yes, Queen Medusa for the raid. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm setting you free now to go watch Critical Role if you want to go do that. I love you all very much. You are the best and everything. You're awesome. You freaking furries. Remember, you're trash. Oh my god, I poured way too much sugar and spice and everything nice and descending.
Yeah, I love that.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I can't wait for her to make some kind of miraculous return in the third act.
Yeah.
What
I
a
love
precious
that.
bean!
I only give away